Retta reveals the scariest thing about Scariest House in America. Comedian and host Retta is about to usher in the spooky season on HGTV. Season 2 of Scariest House in America comes screaming back to the network on September 19. A press release from Warner Bros. Discovery about Season 2 promises this season the frightening finds will include a former funeral home with a basement morgue, a house situated on a graveyard, and a property that resembles a witch's hat, all where spooky shadows lurk, lights flicker, and strange noises abound. In a sneak peek from HGTV, Retta warns, "If anyone's head spins around, this is the last episode that I'm doing." But it turns out that ghosts and graveyards may not be the biggest challenge for Retta in dealing with the petrifying properties. Retta recently sat in on the Absolutely Not podcast, where she told host, comedian Heather McMahon, that the worst thing was often the smell. She said, "Every blue moon, the smelling. And I have a very active gag reflex, which doesn't work in my favor." "What's the worst smell?" Heather asked. "Like a moldy type. I feel the spores expanding in my lungs. But, I've had it where it's like feet. There was one at a lake house and the woman kept saying, 'I'm sorry it smells so bad, I'm sorry it smells so bad,' and I didn't smell it. And I was like, 'Karen, what are you talking about? You guys have aired it out.' And then we walked downstairs into the basement part of the house and I go, 'Karen, I know what you're talking about,'" Retta continued. "I was like, let's go see the yard, let's go see the yard. I had to get out of there." Some houses are more shocking than others. Retta admits that while some of the properties she sees make her laugh, others hit differently. Some are like, "This is hilarious. But it's just like old design or whatever," where the wife is like, "I know, I told him not to get this house," but then some are like, "Whispers, you stay in this house? How?" She explained, "I've walked in, many a time, and said, 'Oh, is that your dog? You had him stuffed?' There's a house this season that's like filled with taxidermy-ed animals. I mean, like this is the showroom for a taxidermist. Like, it is a lot." Retta related, Episode 1 features a former funeral home. The September 19 premiere will feature eerie homes in the eastern U.S., including one that used to be a funeral home. There, homeowners introduce Retta to a corpse door. They explain that's a hidden door cut into the floor where they would lift the bodies up through the floor after preparing them for burial in the basement. "There's always a corpse door," Retta says, staring down the camera lens. A reluctant Retta agrees to go down to that basement, with one homeowner saying, "You'll be coming back out, Retta. Hopefully." You can catch the season premiere of Scariest Houses in America premiering September 19 at 9 p.m. AT.